Hello, Business 330 students. This is Professor Hassey. This is our introduction to week number 9 for the week August 2nd through August 8th with our lecture video being posted Wednesday, August 4th. A lot to cover this week. A lot of you are finalizing and working on your Road Kings case. I hope you've seen that review session this past Saturday, and the video link is in Blackboard. That could be of some help. I'm going to talk a little bit about it with this introduction video today, and be available for questions throughout the week. If you need extra time, the last due date for the Road Kings is August 15th, but you'll need to get an extension. So if you need an extension beyond Sunday, August 8th, be sure to let me know. We're going to be covering financial planning, corporate financing, with dividends, and all types of chapters, 3 chapters. Do not worry about chapter 20. We're going to cover these 6 chapters on these specific pages of the textbook in my lecture video this week. Our final examination, which represents 30% of your course grade, will be posted Monday, August 9th, and it'll be due August 15th. Course evaluations will be due August 17th. That is a Tuesday. And your final course grades will be posted to Blackboard on Thursday, August 19th. Your grades will be posted to Blackboard if you complete your course evaluation. And I'll talk more about that in my lecture video this week. So a lot to cover, a lot of material, and let me just take a few moments to talk about a couple of general questions that I'm getting from our class in regards to the Road King. So let's bring up this. Okay, all the variables that you're working on the Road King, all of you are having pretty easy, and what the drafts I've seen thus far is sorting out the variable and the fixed expenses and the selling price and the depreciation, and all of you, especially the cost of capital. I've seen the drafts and everybody's right on it. Where we are having problem is with the warranty, and the warranty is a special cost, and that's the assessment of this case, is to see if you can organize that. As the warranty is a cost that is a 5-year warranty with 5 years of costs, but you have to get all those 5 years of costs into one number, and that one number will represent the warranty variable cost for the product, either the Detroit engine or the Marcus engine, every unit produced in every year. So once you calculate the warranty cost per unit, it's the same amount every year, because every unit produced years 1 through 20 is going to have a warranty. And the 5 years are going to be isolated into one number. Now, what do I mean by isolated? Well, we've learned this in class in the time value of money. Isolated means we have to take those 5 years of costs and put them into one number. That means a discounted cash flow analysis. So in the case of the Road Kings, you have 2 warranties. A warranty on the bus, which is $1,000, okay? And you also have a warranty on the Detroit engine, which is $500, and the Marcus engine, which is a hefty $2,000. Now that's per year. So for the Detroit engine, that equates to $1,500 every year for 5 years. So that's 1,500 times 5. That looks like $7,500. I believe that's correct. Let me just double check my math. Yes, that's $7,500. For the Marcus engine, that's $3,000 a year for the bus and the engine. Okay, that equates to $3,000 a year for 5 years. That's $15,000. Okay, that's a lot of money. Now, how do I get those 5 years of $7,500, $1,500 times 5, and $7,500, and 5 years of $3,000 a year? That's $15,000. How do I get those into one number so I can allocate the cost of the machinery being produced? Like, for example, I'm producing a bus in 2021. and it has the Detroit engine. That means in the Detroit engine costs of parts, labor, the engine, the fixed cost, all that, plus a 5-year warranty on that Detroit engine, which is $1,500 a year for 5 years. So I'm going to have to take those 5 years of $1,500 costs and discount them into one number. The discount rate would be your cost of money. And also you would probably have to find a way, because if it's going to be the same amount every year, it's not like the other variable costs where you're inflating every year, like the fixed cost and the other variable costs are inflating every year. That's because it's a brand new product every year. But since this is the same warranty for every product every year, why don't I include the inflation rate in the 5 years of costs to calculate the discounted cash flow? So you would have to produce a little spreadsheet, a little part of your spreadsheet where you would determine year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, have the amount of the warranty every year, and then after year 1, that warranty would inflate every year by the inflation rate. And then you would discount those 5 years total back to year 0 at your cost of capital. And there you have your number. You've now incorporated inflation in that calculation, and you now have a single variable for every year 1 through 20 times the amount of units you're producing every year. So that's why I urge you to produce a separate line for warranty variable cost and have that separate from the other variable cost, because you're including the inflation in the warranty calculation and not like the other variable costs where the inflation is going every year. So I hope this helps a little bit into your calculation. Put on your thinking caps. You have to put all those 5 years of costs into one number. How to get to that one number is you use net present value, discounted cash flow. That should make it a little bit easier to sort that out. I know this is a little different, but boy, this is done. And anything in the real world where you have warranties over an extended period of time, you want to allocate all those warranties into the year you're producing and selling that particular product. So it's going to be the same amount every year in that line, years 1 through 20. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, so that sets us up for our course lecture for Wednesday. Again, I'm available this week if you want to send me your drafts of the Road King. Again, verify your grades in Blackboard. All the grades are posted. The only grade remaining is your final examination work. So make sure you understand your grade status at the current time. If you have some zeros there for non-posting of work, make sure you understand what those represent, and I'm okay with it and you're okay with it. So as we whittle down the grades over the next week, you get the proper grade value that you deserve for this course. All right, everybody, have a great week. We'll see you in our video lecture later on. And until then, good luck.